Hi, greetings everyone. I'm Auntie Jean, and the reason why we're here is this is going to be the base for the Garvey Village Community Centre with a difference. The difference being it's going to be a base for homeschooling, a base for natural healers, Saturday school, after school training programs for the youths, and also social clubs for the elders and for the young as well. And we're going to have the intergenerational programs where we can get the elders speaking to the young. The reason how all this has come about is because I run an African culture market once a month, and with the presenters that come and speak on the African culture market, the wide range of topics that they talk about, from health, fitness, finance, people have actually said they wanted more information, they want workshops, they want help and advice that's actually come from the actual people who've actually spoken at the market. So I thought, well, we need a space to accommodate this. And then thinking about the wide range of presenters that we have, with all the information that they've got from all the different topics that they talk about, I thought, well, we need more than a space, we need a place. So hence the Garvey Village has come about. When I got together with a few other members of the community, and the name Garvey Village came about. We've sought this property, and it's ideal for all the projects that we actually need and want. This is a start for all of our needs, help, advice. This is going to be a centre to actually provide that. So hence we're here at the Garvey Village. I know if you've seen the footage before, you've had a look around, and we can have a look around again, and we can tell you more information about what we'll be doing here. A lot of us talk about Garvey, and a lot of us are doing little bits of what Garvey did. I mean, nobody can actually match the achievements of what Garvey has actually made, but he's actually made a black print for us. Unfortunately, everybody else is using Garvey's black print, or blueprint if you prefer it that way, but we are not. So this is a way of starting, putting into practice the Garvey's vision. He helped his own people. We're looking to help our own people move forward with help and advice, which is nowadays is getting less and less and less and less and less. So we've got to start putting things into place. It's our duty to, just like how Garvey thought that it's his duty to do that, and he did and went ahead with that. We as a people need to do that. And if a lot more of us put Garvey's principle into place, use his black print, then we as a race will be a lot higher now than we are. So we have to start somewhere. So I'm doing my little bit, and I'm hoping that this encourages other people to do their little bit too. The people who will be using this premises, as I said, will be us from the African and the Caribbean community, because we haven't got anything really as a base that we can actually go to get our help and get advice. There's lots of places outside that we actually use, but there's nothing specifically for us that actually knows and understands our needs, our ways, the way we talk even, because other establishments, our reaction to certain things will take it as aggression, whereas it's not aggression, it's just the way we talk, it's the way we express ourselves, and it can get misconstrued in other organisations. Most definitely there's going to be extra tutorial for the children who are exceeding their actual attributes in school, and also the children who are underachieving. We've got people in the pipeline who teaches maths, history, science, that can actually help people to achieve more of their goals if that's what they want to do, and help to bring up the children who are not achieving. And you find that with the children who actually go to Saturday school, and if you think about it, Saturday school is only the most of like 3 hours once a week. And the children that go to Saturday school 3 hours once a week, their vocabulary, the way they express themselves, the way they are confident, the knowledge that they know is amazing. So if you just imagine those 3 hours stretched out to us having a school, say for the 6 hours per day, 5 days a week, our children will excel. What makes our centre unique is that it's going to be here constant. We are looking for a 24-hour opening. So if anybody needs help in whatever capacity, there will be somebody here, there will be an ear to listen, or even just somewhere for you to sit. There isn't nowhere out there that we can do that. And the Garvey Village is going to be a centre that is actually going to provide things that we haven't got and what we haven't had. So as I said, there's a vast amount of different array of things that actually happen in this centre. We want to provide mainly vegan and vegetarian and raw foods. We also have a lady here who's actually interested in making use of facilities. Previously, we was actually thinking of, having the food cooked off-site and brought in-site and sold here. But if our friend is willing, then basically we'll have somebody here actually providing the freshly produced food. It's a wide range of arts. We've got somebody who actually deals with painting as the art. There's another person who deals with art as in therapy. We've got a brother who's actually deals with art as in drama, and he deals with community building. And he comes to the African Culture Market and he does like a workshop where he'll get members of the audience to participate in lifetime adventures or topics that's actually going on, and getting members of the audience to not only reenact certain scenes of say a scenario, but we also get members of the audience to give out answers as what can be done, because when we're in certain scenarios we haven't got all the answers there. So doing a reenacting as a community building, as he calls it, it gives people ideas on how to go about things and how to approach things. So there's that type of art as in drama as well. Also there's a brother who deals with spoken word, and he also works with youths in prison and the spoken word, and he does like a one-man show drama as well. So that helps to bring out the youths out of, I would say, their shell, and bring them, give them a new perspective, put a new way of life, because there's a lot of the youths that want to be artists, but they don't always have to be the artist in that way. You can be a spoken word artist, but actually bring in information. When you bring in topics and bring in the better side of the topics to the fore, rather than the dark side. There's a program that we can put in place for when, it's like a little creche kind of thing for the children who want to, where the parents who want to do their shopping, because I mean we're right in the heart of Catford. Bus, train, the amenities are very close. As I said, there's lots of shops around. So yes, we have a drop-off service where the children can be dropped off while the parents do their shopping. That could be put in place very easily. There's a West Indian takeaway down the road there. I think there's about 3 or 4 going up the road also. There is a health drink store that's also not too far away from here too. So everything's in sort of like localized walking distance. Hi, I'm here in the reception area with 2 sisters who are interested in the Garvey Village. We have here Kefa Ab, and also we have here Joy with an I.
Hi there, I'm Kefa Eb. I'm really interested in joining the group here to provide healthy meals within the centre. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for over 15 years. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy making food to enhance people's health and provide nutrition. So I've got lots of ideas about what I can do here, and also to offer workshops to help people to improve their health through their diet. Yes, I'll also be providing workshops to help people to learn how to cook and to give nutritional advice about the foods that we're putting in our body, because as we know, our body is a temple, and if we're not putting the right foods in, then we're damaging ourselves basically. So a plant-based diet, as we know, is very important, and I will show people how to get all the nutrients that they need from a plant-based diet.
Hi, greetings everyone. This is Joy with an I. I'm here to support my good friend Auntie Jean. We've been saying for a long time that we need premises and a place of our own. Now is our opportunity to get behind this and fund this so that we can have a place of our own, something that we can say, yep, this is ours, we built this. What I do, I run workshops, but also I do anything that helps people to feel good about who we are. So you can find me in schools, you can find me doing exhibitions, you can find me helping people to start their own businesses, wherever I need. But my mainstay is confidence building and ensuring that we as black people feel good about who we are.
Thank you, and I'm looking forward to us all working together. I mean, it'll be nice, because
Yes,
I mean, a place for our own, working
Absolutely.
for ourselves. Yeah.
And as we say, you know, we've got here 3 little birds, and as Bob says, you know, every little thing is going to be all right.
All right.
Yes.
Why do we need the Garvey Village? Well, the Garvey Village represents an opportunity where we can go, a place where our children can go so they're not running around on the street, a place where it can be an extension of our home, even if it means just a place where we can come to do our homework in between that moment when parents are making their way from work to home. This is a phenomenal opportunity for us as a people and a community to do something for us that would benefit for us. How often do we talk about not enough provision is made for our children, for us as the adults supporting our children, for our community? How often do we say we are concerned about the challenges that are facing, particularly our youth, on the streets? So this is an opportunity to begin to do something that would benefit our community. Where else have we had the opportunity to make a contribution, an investment that we know is going to make a specific difference, that will create an opportunity in our space, that we can bring our children in and educate them about who they are, that they are kings and queens, and to remind them of our history and the things that are long forgotten? Where else can we get the opportunity to engender and to enable us as adults to remind ourselves of who we are, to notice our humanity, but to notice our significance, our wealth, and to enable and to encourage our vision for ourselves as a community and for our children going forward? Where else do we get the opportunity to come and to be together, to chill out, to have some food, to have a dialogue around where we are in life? Where else do we get the opportunity to have therapy moments or sessions that is specific for our culture, for our heritage, for our history, for our journey? Where else do we get the opportunity for a talking space to learn, to educate, to enable, to grow? And whatever it is that we are seeking, whether it's about financial growth, whether it's about personal growth, whether it's about learning how to be better parents, how to be better men and women in our community, how to be better men and women in our relationships, how to be better fathers and mothers for our children and our future generation, and indeed how to be more solid parents and grandparents. You know, how often we speak about it takes a village to raise a child. Well, the Garvey Village, is the opportunity for you, for me, for us. So don't just talk about it. Here's an opportunity to make a contribution that is personal, that is solid, that is an investment for us going forward. Thank you.
Greetings, I'm Galactic Clyde, one of the directors for the Garvey Village. The Garvey Village is a project and a village with a difference. We're interested in reaching out for young people, reaching out for elders, and reaching out for an adult in terms of making a difference for the community. Garvey, as his name after, was a man of principle, a man of value, and those people who understand what Garvey stands for in terms of his principle would know why we chose that name for what we're looking to create in terms of the Garvey Village. My background is in the building construction and also the creative in terms of craft, the esoteric, some people say the mystic. So this is the things that I'm looking to bring forward to the Garvey Village in terms of making a difference. When I look at the young people and reflecting on myself, at age 15 I went into trade school in the building trade, and at age 19 I was a full-fledged carpenter doing work, making projects for people in the village. Young people, looking at them at their age, it's like there's not much direction in terms of what is available and how they can utilize what's available. The construction industry in this country is, or even throughout the world, is one of the second largest financial business in finance, second largest in terms of finance. And even though a lot of our young people and even adults are in construction, a lot of them don't have the kind of certificate or know-how in order to access some of the finance in terms of making money in terms of in this country. So we're looking to create a project where we can help young people get into the business as it is, you know, with the proper education, the proper training, creative work, and to explore the areas that they're born with and how they can best utilize it. So that's where I come in with the craft scene, with the construction, and to make a difference for the young people as well as the adult.
Hello there, greetings. I just want to say a few words to add to what the brethren and sisters have said so far. The Garvey Village, well, Marcus Garvey still, because it was through Marcus Garvey that we all come underneath the same umbrella. The Garvey Village is a very, very good thing, and it's also needed. It's something that's needed within the community. Why is the Garvey Village unique? What is different about it? It is creating a space for people to come together. It is going to have, it's like an umbrella or a tree, you could say, with many branches and many different departments, but it's all to do with working together, helping each other, helping the elders, helping the young people. I've come along on the last legs kind of thing, or part of the last legs as a volunteer. I've been around for a long time, but now I want to take a stronger role within the Garvey Village, because it's something I actually believe in. What can I say? There's a lot of people with the same mind, same thought, same heart. We want to see our children go forward. We want to see our elders have some kind of help also. And we can offer, there's many things that we can offer, from the help with the health and well-being, or offer help with putting nutrition within your food, or offer help with finding a place where your children a safe place where they can go, and also activities that they can do within the place.
The main reason for doing this little film footage is basically to help raise some money. We've raised so far 7,000. The minimum we need to raise now is 5,000 to get us through these doors, get us the keys for this property. We need you to help put something towards it, even if it's a little bit or if it's a lot. Everything will be, gratefully received. The minimum you can put in, as I say, is £2 standing order per month. Or if you've got the 5,000, even brilliant, you could just put that all in and we can walk in through the door. But we do need your help. This is a community centre that's going to is for us, by us, and we want it to be supported by us. It's not government funded, it's not funded by any other means. It's something that we need to do for ourselves, because you've found in the past where the government has actually helped organisations, what happens is the organisations get up and running and then the rug gets taken out from underneath and then there's no more. So, there's so many stories about, oh, we used to have this and we used to have that. And that is because the things have been funded by outside sources, and it helps the outside source for a little while, and then afterwards it doesn't help us as a community. So if we fund things for ourselves, then we are into control and then we can keep it for as long as we need it. And the Garvey Village is going to be a legacy. It's a legacy for not only for our children, but for our grandchildren, our great-great-great-grandchildren. It's something that is actually needed. Catford is the start of where we're going to have the Garvey Village, but we are looking to have the Garvey Villages popping up all around London. And looking further beyond in the Caribbean and also in the African continent. But we've got to start somewhere, and here is our first place to start. And as we said, we need the minimum of £5,000 to get us the keys to come into this place. So as a community, all those who say we haven't got anything, now's your chance to put something together to get something. This is a community effort, and we have to do something for our community. The maintaining of the rent, we're looking, as I said, did you see this, the rooms, as in we're hiring the room space. Also, this can be a base for those who do not want to use their home's address as their business. They can use the Garvey Village for that also. Training programs that, yes, as I said, not run by the government, but run by the government actually put funds towards some of those programs that we'll be putting in place here. But we are basically servicing ourselves by the use of hiring the space.